So this American woman says she was forced to have sex with a member of the British royal family when she was only 17 years old. So Virginia Guiffre, there she is detailing her account of the night. She says she was forced to perform sex acts on Prince Andrew while she was sex trafficked by Jeffrey Epstein. Here's what she told BBC Panorama.
He is the most hideous dancer I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it was horrible, and this guy was sweating all over me. Like, his sweat was like, it was raining basically everywhere, and I was just like, whoa, grossed out from it. But I knew I had to keep him happy because that's what Jeffrey and Ghislaine would expect from me.
And Buckingham Palace has denied her allegations. Prince Andrew told the BBC in this interview in November that he doesn't remember meeting her, having his picture taken with her, or that they had any sexual contact. But Guiffre says he's not being truthful.
I'm calling BS on this because that's what it is. He knows what happened. I know what happened. And there's only one of us telling the truth, and I know that's me.
And she's been very clear the entire time, Erica, that her story is a story of sex trafficking and a story of severe abuse.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why I really hesitate when anyone has something to say and it's slut shaming, because you don't understand what certain young people have gone through in order to be conditioned in the way that they've been conditioned. It looks like it's voluntary, but it's absolutely not. This was a major misstep, but I'm glad this misstep was made by Prince Andrew, because what ended up happening was he had a lot of heat from his young daughter, who expected him to go on and fight this and say that he was innocent. And what happened was, what happens in the dark comes out in the light, and he wasn't able to lie as good as he thought he was. I believe her, and I believe a lot of women and young men who are in her position as well.
You weren't here as yesterday, Erica, but we talked about President Trump taking the stand and testifying in front of Congress when he doesn't have to and he wasn't subpoenaed. Prince Andrew's a perfect example of why you do not take that stand if you do not have to. He incriminated himself. Whether I don't care what side you're on. If you watch that interview, he's incriminating himself.
Well, he said, I've never met her, and then boom, the reporter shows a picture of them arm in arm. And there's been multiple witnesses coming forward saying that they've seen them at different locations, the same locations that she had documented when these sex acts, forcible sex acts, took place.
Yeah, but we're also all human beings, and we know when somebody's trying to defend themselves and they're stuttering and stammering, and their only defense to, if I accused anybody in this room of sexual assault in their first, the way they defend themselves is like, I couldn't have done it because I can't sweat.
Yeah.
Like, does that sound like an innocent person to you? I think you're exactly right, Jeff and Erica. Whoever allowed this man to go on camera or halfway through the first question of the interview didn't break a lamp in half and say, we're out of here, should lose their job as well. Because I'm glad they didn't. I hope he gets whatever he deserves. He's already been stripped of basically his entire title.
I just hope this young woman gets justice.
This is why people don't do it.
That Jeffrey Epstein's no longer here.
Yes, and I'm sure where there's one girl, there's hundreds.
I hope this is the tip of the iceberg, because I think there's a lot more to this Jeffrey Epstein story that no one's even breaking the ice with.